Kigali city residents say that even though the total lockdown is a thing of the past, they have continued in their efforts to protect themselves from COVID-19. We are no longer staying at home, but other measures have continued. We wear face masks, wash our hands and practice social distancing. We leave a meter between us. Without strict measures like washing regularly so that people are clean, it would be a problem because this pandemic has been spreading very rapidly. Shaking hands or any other form of physical contact is also wrong. The COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic has now spread to 196 countries globally, but many have begun easing restrictions to fight its spread, resulting in a spike in the number of infections in some countries. In South Africa, for example, more than 92,000 people have now been infected, with more than 1,800 deaths resulting. That country now has the highest number of infections on the continent. The US has the most infections globally, a staggering 3.5 million and rising, with more than 122,000 dead. Health experts here in Rwanda are warning that the pandemic is not something to be taken lightly. Spreading virus that attacks its victims' respiratory system. That is why many patients display symptoms like flu and cough, and because of this, through a person's saliva alone, a sick individual, if not isolated in time, could very well infect 4 others. It is passed on very easily, which is why we need to be careful. This is why caution is being advised. We must be prudent about this and not become complacent, telling ourselves that the virus is no longer a threat, because it is. People should respect the measures in place, like wearing face masks, washing hands and keeping a distance between each other. The fact that some places have significantly eased their restrictions will inevitably result in more infections because this virus spreads very quickly. As long as it is still present in a given population, social distancing and other health measures must be respected. World Health Organization officials say they are alarmed by the rate of COVID-19 infections and deaths around the world, with more than 150,000 new infections daily, when before it took 2 months for 100,000 people to get sick.
Many people are understandably fed up with being at home. Countries are understandably eager to open up their societies and economies. But the virus is still spreading fast. The world is in a new and dangerous phase.
COVID-19 global infection figures are now nearing 9 million, with close to 500,000 people dead and close to 5 million successful recoveries. Brazil is being seen as the latest hotspot for the virus, with more than 1 million people infected and more than 50,000 dead.